Technology can lead to us becoming more isolated in some ways, but it has also brought people together in many other ways. And who says startups only have to be about technology and encouraging a sedentary lifestyle when you can be as physically active as you like? With Phuket Tennis League, or PTL, you can find organized tennis matches and a ranking system for all kinds of games and levels, from advanced players and coaches to those who just want to sweat it out. Founded just in July last year, PTL has 90 players of 21 nationalities with over 350 matches played over the past year and 50 partners from various industries. The pandemic may have been the right time to launch, as the co-founders finally had time on their hands. Thai PBS World talked to Dorian Bazina, co-founder of PTL, while our team were down south last month for the opening of the Phuket Sandbox game, in which fully vaccinated and COVID-negative foreign tourists are welcome to the island without quarantine.
Phuket Tennis League was created by players, for players, to bring the tennis community together into one complete and professional platform, where we arrange matches, curated matches, a new ranking system, news, reviews, and also a listing of the different courts and coaches on the island. This was mainly because the community was very scattered before. Players in the north and the south wouldn't play among themselves. Basically, PTL is for every type of players. PTL is really about what tennis means for you, so you can fully express your passion for this sport. To bring this vision to life, we are developing a platform, an application for the sports ecosystem and the related brands to support and interact our community through sponsorships, exclusive benefits, partnerships, and sports events. So we believe that it's essential for building a healthy community. We had this project and we knew it was needed from the local tennis community here. So funny enough, our schedule was a bit more free from our other activities, so we had the chance to launch this project thanks to the pandemic.
The pandemic has led to fewer players than initially hoped, but it has had no significant impact as matches continue amid the closures of other venues on the island and across Thailand, as the country is battling its worst COVID-19 wave yet. There remains hope thanks to the Phuket Sandbox and other similar projects for welcoming the return of foreign visitors.
Funny enough, we started the league on the 1st of July last year, so we were already a few months within the pandemic. So we actually don't know what's the situation like without the COVID-19. And we've been pretty lucky so far because tennis offers a safe environment. So our players were still able to play their league matches. But in the same time, there is less people on the island. So we've been working with a pool of players that has shrunk because of the pandemic, whether they left the island before we started the league or they couldn't come afterwards. So we hope that Phuket Sandbox will help for that. On the other hand, it was difficult to find support from the companies because they had a very limited budget. So we had to come up with creative ways to build a win-win partnership with them. So we hope when things evolve and the situation gets better, they will bring more support to the league.
Mr. Bazina talked about the uniqueness of Phuket while noting some challenges such as the lack of resources, which may be easier to find in cities like Bangkok.
Phuket is a very special environment. It's an island where the community knows each other. So it was a lot based on relationships, and we are really trying to bond international players and Thai players. That's why we've been working closely with the sports authorities of Thailand and the Sports Association of Phuket to convince Thai players also to join the league. and give them that chance to meet international players. But also it makes it a challenging environment for us to build tech, because there's a lack of qualified people in order to build algorithm or web and mobile application, which is what we are trying to do.
With such an organized platform for such a healthy cause, it is not surprising that the PTL has been approached to do the same thing elsewhere, especially in Bangkok. It is aiming to launch the Bangkok Tennis League in January next year, but is not leaving Phuket behind. Mr. Bezina is confident more players will join his platform and league once the pandemic resolves. To expand, however, requires more funding.
We are very positive that our results will increase. We are going to be launching in Bangkok starting from the 1st of January 2022. So we are very excited, and we are working on improving the functionalities on our digital platform so that it makes the player experience easier, and we want to facilitate the matchmaking with an algorithm. But to do so, we are currently raising funds to expand our proof of concept. After 1 year piloting this project in Phuket, so we are trying to speak to early startup investors and business angels to bring on this journey together and make it super efficient for everyone.
Nat Bunak and Hatay Teshikitiranand reporting for Thai PBS World.